Hey, I'm John from the Lanyap Show, and welcome to today's crazy news, where we bypass the mainstream big headlines of the day and we go to the second and third page. I like to call it trash news. It's just the crazy, funny, viral, bizarre news of the day. I'm going to go with regular lights today because I think my shirt is colorful enough. And we haven't done today's crazy news for a few days. So I got a bunch of stories today. Now, if there was so many to choose from, I only went with one for the headline. So if you want to see that particular story that you've seen on the photo when you clicked, it's going to be about halfway through this video. I'll try not to take too long. By the way, today's crazy news available on the Lanyap Show channel on BitChute.com, as well as on YouTube and on its own channel at Rumble.com. Got a bunch of stories to get to. Let's get into it. We're going to start with this first story here, and I'm going to share it from the Anderson Police Department Facebook page. A 29-year-old man in California was pulled over last week. There was an alligator in his passenger seat. There you go. You see some pictures there. He said he was babysitting it for a friend who was in jail. The man was arrested and the alligator was confiscated. It is not legal to have an alligator as a pet in California. So, like a little small baby one, but still, man, that'll rip your your fingers off. So, leave that alone. So that alligator was confiscated with the California Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, or Fish and Wildlife, however they say it. And the guy was booked into the Shasta County Jail, so he may see his friend in there. Never had an alligator babysitter? Okay, dude. All right. This next story coming from WDWNT. Some drunk guests took off their clothes and brawled at Disney Springs. They slipped on vomit into bushes during the fight. This is one I'll have to get a little bit more detailed in. So, two sisters, one is 29, the other is 31. They're both from New Jersey, and they were having dinner with their family. Then they went to an Irish pub. If you ever been to Disney World, you probably know what I'm talking about. There's an Irish pub, and they had a little bit too many drinks. They were trying to get home around midnight, but their phone died, so a security guard called them an Uber, but the Uber driver refused to take them because they were tremendously drunk. Then the two sisters got mad at each other for some reason, probably because they were so drunk. The older one called the younger one a bad mom, slapped her. They started throwing punches, and at some point, the younger sister puked on the ground. Security tried to separate them. Apparently, they got puke on themselves. One fell in the bushes, and this was happening outside the Cirque du Soleil tent right here. And apparently, at one point, the younger sister took her dress off, I guess because it was full of puke, and all she had on was her underwear and sandals, no bra, and they continued to fight. They both got arrested for battery and domestic violence. The DA decided not to pursue the case, so the charges were dropped. You know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but what about Disney World? Well, they just drop all the charges, I guess. It's a family affair, right? I thought this was rather disappointing. Teslas aren't allowed to fart anymore. This coming from inputmag.com. If you knew this, you knew about this, Tesla cars allowed you to pick from, I think they may even allow you to upload your own, but if not, at least pick from several sounds that you can play when you honk your horn, and one of them was a fart noise. Apparently, the United States government says, no, that is not safe for pedestrians, so you are not allowed. It won't work unless you're parked. If you're parked, you can still use the fart noise. And Elon Musk took to Twitter and called them the fun police. Now, they call this a recall for 54,000 cars, but you don't have to bring the car in. They just update the software. That's how cool Tesla cars are, you know? This next story Coming from the Kansas City Star, apparently a Georgia official is accused of faking pregnancies. A woman in Georgia, she worked for the state, got caught faking pregnancies twice to get paid leave from work. She's been charged with 4 felonies, including making false statements and identity fraud. The office conducted the investigation and found she had not delivered a child, and she pulled the same scheme 2 times. All right, we got a bunch of stories to get to, and this is the main one, the one you came for. And yes, we will watch the video. A 32-year-old woman was drunk, man. She was cassed, and she was riding around on a motorized suitcase. I didn't know they made this. It's a motorized suitcase. See, she's riding around on it there. She was so drunk, they wouldn't let her on the airplane to fly, and there was a bicycle cop who was trying to help her, and he was doing, I mean, he was an angel, and she just wasn't having any of it. We're going to watch the video and watch her get arrested. Let's full screen this here so you can see it better, and I hope it's not too choppy. Let's get to it.
I don't want no beef. I'm just trying to go home and enjoy myself. I'm trying to go home.
See that?
But I've been here for hours.
Yeah, it happens.
I was drinking. I've been here for hours.
Yeah, bad weather. Gotta do something, right?
Bad
I
weather.
don't know what we're going to blame it on, but...
Oh, watch out.
Who
Yeah,
are we gonna
unfortunately,
blame it on?
it's
You
their
drunk?
policy. You just can't be that intoxicated when you fly in a plane, okay?
I'm not that intoxicated.
We need you to go to the
I'm
terminal.
not that intoxicated.
Suck my Oh, I can suck my
Okay, Chelsea. Just go to the terminal.
Yo, I don't give a where I'm at.
Okay. I'll help see her out. You guys are good. Oh, man, that thing kind of goes fast.
Yeah.
I think I'm faster, but... I'm gonna have a bike pursuing a suitcase in a minute. It's gonna be crazy. I know. Totally normal, right?
He's on his bike. He's chasing
Chelsea,
her
you gotta
down.
get off, or the doors are gonna close.
Negative, thank you.
Chelsea, can you do me a favor? Can you roll with me to the main terminal? You can't hang out here. It's a secured area. I will just leave you alone.
Antagonizing me. He's trying to bother me.
Yeah, follow me.
For what, though?
Follow me, Chelsea. We'll roll out together.
So let me follow you now.
Chelsea, I'll race you.
He's offering her to race.
Chelsea,
she's messed up.
Let's just roll our little wheels to the
Roll
other
her
side of
little
TSA,
wheels.
okay? Because this is a secured area. I gotta have you on the other side of TSA, and then I promise you I will leave you alone.
My sister, can you leave me alone?
I'm a representative of the Orlando Police Department, and I have been nothing but polite and professional with you.
I'm on a
Chelsea,
vehicle. I'm trying to
Chelsea,
get
look at me.
myself sober.
Chelsea,
Hello?
look at me. Chelsea, look at me.
Hello, man.
Thank you. Chelsea, if this continues, you will be arrested. For
Whoa. Whoa.
Chelsea, thank you.
Hold on there. I got to stop it. I think I read here. They said she defecated in the cop car, in the back of the cop car, in the story. I thought I seen something. I don't know if that's just a bag or puke or something on the floor. I don't know if that was poop, if she just took a crap right there. I don't know. Let's continue the video. She's got another minute.
She's done. She spit at me.
Oh,
Chelsea,
she
you're
spit
under
on him.
arrest for transparent back now. Chelsea, you're under arrest for transparent back now. Do not resist. Do not resist.
Oh, she spit on him
Stop
again.
spitting. Do not
I only
spit. Do you
spit it one
understand?
time.
Do not.
I only spit one time.
Is she hitting her head? Nope. Stop. Chelsea, stop. Chelsea, you need to stop this nonsense. You need to improve your behavior. Chelsea, stop this. Chelsea, stand up. Chelsea, stand up. All right, reverse. Chelsea, we're gonna go in the car nice and easy, all right?
Right, but you would have did it if you jumped instead of pushing my shit.
All right, slide in.
My shit hurt, nigga.
Watch your feet.
All right, so
definitely
that is
hopping a cup
the
of tea
video
with
there.
you.
Don't want any ads in it. So you can check that out. I don't want to make our deal too much longer here, but this came from WKMG News 6. Click Orlando. I wanted to give them their proper credit. Interesting video there. We got a bunch of other stories to get to. So if I can find my mouse cursor here, let's move on. A woman's husband left the sunroof open in her minivan. I think this was in Boston. Yeah, CBS Boston before a snowstorm. That's what it looked like. Don't do that. Okay, moving on. We have here a guy was in the middle of a bike race and got hit by a bull. The Tour de France would get way better ratings, they say, if they did this all the time. A guy in California named Tony was in the middle of a big 80-mile mountain bike race on Saturday when he got attacked by a bull. All right, let's see.
This our window, it's moving.
Oh! Hey, whoa! Oh. Well, that's it. Sorry, Tony. Apparently, Tony says he'll be fine, but his entire body was sore the next day. I want to give credit Cowboy State Daily on YouTube for that one. All right, let's get to our next story. Hostess is now selling caffeinated donuts. If you like those pre-made kind of cake-style donuts that you can get from Hostess, these have caffeine. It's like coffee in a donut, but they actually, apparently, they are caffeine. They're called Boost Jumbo Donuts, and each one of them has the same amount of caffeine as a cup of coffee. They got 2 flavors, as you can see, chocolate mocha and caramel macchiato. They did a limited release last fall, but now they're available at convenience stores nationwide. All right, some more of these. Man, we got a bunch of, jelly bean releases. Get off of my screen. This one coming from bestproducts.com, and we have a few of them from it. They did, a few day-by-day release of all these new ones. So we're going to go with Fruit Loops jelly beans. These are official flavors here. Fruit Loops jelly beans are hitting the shelves, as well as, here we go, another one from bestproducts.com, Skittles flavored jelly beans. So if you're a fan of any of those, you might want to check those out. I'm not a big fan of jelly beans, but I guess if they tasted better with those, I might like them a little bit more. Still not a huge fan of jelly beans. And then we got this one just in time for Easter, the Brax candy taco flavored jelly beans. This is from Target.com, by the way. And click on there. Late night taco truck. So the green is supposed to taste like a margarita. That one, I don't know, a churro, salsa, guacamole, beef taco, and horchata flavored. Okay, so they're not actually tasting like taco. One of them will. The beef taco one will taste like taco. The rest, actually, I don't know about guacamole, but margarita probably, it's like a lime, I'm sure. Churro probably tastes cinnamony sweet. Horchata probably tastes like a little cinnamon, probably sweet too, more of a creaminess. I don't know about beef taco and guacamole and salsa. I don't know. But those are available at Target.com. And let's do one more so we can wrap this thing up. And, oh, look, an advertisement for Popeyes. I didn't really want to do that, but they just keep popping up on the screen. A man in Washington attacked an Applebee's employee with a meat cleaver. I guess this is the ones that he used. 58-year-old man, Michael Dusa, went after an Applebee's in Washington State 2 weeks ago. He was asked to show proof of vaccination because the county requires proof of a COVID vaccine, and he didn't have it, so he flipped out. He was asked to leave. The bartender escorted him out, and then he yelled at the bartender, and he started waving a meat cleaver over his head. He lunged at him. The bartender was able to slam the door in his face, so no one was hurt. Police later tracked him down and arrested him for assault. He admitted to threatening the guy, said he didn't do anything wrong, at least with the knife. It is unclear where he got the meat cleaver. It's hard to imagine that he had it on him. He must have found it somewhere. So there you go. That's the last story here. just a crazy story that happened to the Applebee. So, anyways, this has been today's crazy news. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, like it. If you want other people to see it, share. And if you want more of this content, of course, subscribe. Thanks for watching.